Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome again to another investing analysis. Let's go and see how are our signals doing and how is the whole market doing. So before we go and analyze the market, I said sell or take profit in Tao 11.60%. It's for the new position we bought at 351. And also sell or take profit in Ray 32%. It's for the new position we bought at $2.5. So this I talked about in the last video, that how we got into. So bought Doge, Tao and Ray. That was the signal that we bought. So we buy through spot. So most of these people that they take signals, they know how we buy and sell and manage our portfolio, because I share with them my own portfolio so they can invest according to that. Now, man, again, $121,000. We reached Bitcoin the same. We reached the top on Bitcoin the same way I analyzed. So you can see, following this trend line perfectly, we're now back at the top of the market. Now, what can we do? We first secured the profits in some altcoins. Now let's go and see uh, how those coins performed. So let's go first on the AI section. Okay, actually my list is very much messed up, so don't take any of these as signal, because you don't know where we buy and sell. It's just for the purpose of the video. Send to back. Okay. So this resistance was the reason for Tau, because previously we invested here. Now it reached back. What I could do is come and sell the position that we bought here, but I still think there might be some potential for it to go up. So we took profit just by selling this last position. That's all we did. So this is the support that is holding it. But because we want to secure profits and anything could happen, Ethereum is also at its peak. So a correction could really affect Tau USDT. So it's better to take our profits. We can always go and buy other tokens, which I already did too. Now, the other coin that we have and we took profit is Ray, and I sent the signal right here for Ray for sell. Unfortunately, I got to the charts a little bit late. So as you can see, we lost not so much, a little bit of our profit, but still we made 33%, which is very good. Like up until here, around 32%. Okay. So we got in here on Ray and we sold it here just because we reached another again the main resistance point and also supply. That's why we exit. So you see, if we count from where we came from, it's a good chance for it to come back here. But if things go higher and the market breaks these levels, we're gonna track it that way, and on another higher low we can again buy it. But it's enough. We still have a lot of it. We just sold the new position. Anyway, let's go and check the entire market so we are aware of what's going to happen next. Even I want to know. Let's go and see. So we're gonna start with US dollar against all the other currencies this time. We're not gonna go with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Stay tuned, I'm gonna go through them all. So you see that it's been following this trend line, but it had a breakout and it came to this level, and I showed in this chart on a fresh analysis that it's still below this demand, which was broken. Now it has become a resistance level for us. It tried, but it couldn't go above it. So as long as we are below this, everything is safe. The moment things change and we go above this level, then things will get messy. You need to be aware of that just in case. But the sell pressure still on US dollar is so much because they keep printing money, and that's how it works. And this is also a factor that crypto is going up insane, and Bitcoin came back to the all-time high levels again. So if we see, there's also two more resistances that we can look, that dollar might bounce from those, but there aren't as important as these demand zones below it, which is the main support zone. Let's see what's gonna happen. So we will track it and see 96 on support, 94, and also 92 support. These levels, a dollar could reach this and bounce, so you need to be aware of that. And also, USD CAD. I keep waiting for this to go down, but it's struggling. It did go down from our trend line, but still now again below this resistance zone, which probably today, let me clean this. Probably today we might see another fall for this, maybe around New York time. So we should check later after a few hours. On the other hand, USDT dominance did an amazing job. That's why every other coin is in profit at the moment. Bitcoin is also sitting at the all-time high, which is amazing. But again, it could still go up and give another spike. We will see that. Also, this is the main area that I am concerned about. That if we don't break, things can change. And if you keep tracking this trend line, let's have a cleaner chart of this. Our point is proven. Okay, the analysis is working fine. Let's have a cleaner chart. So this is the trend line that matters. Now, if things go south, let's say we reach the support level and things start consolidating and it bounce, it's going to be really, really bad for the entire market, because Bitcoin dominance will start going up and things will come down. Bitcoin, even if Bitcoin comes down a little bit, for altcoins, it's gonna be much a struggle as always, because we still haven't gotten that run that we were supposed to get. And all this time it was just Bitcoin, now it was Ethereum. We need to see more of these coins like Solana, Dogecoin really go well in the market, then we can maybe decide. So this is also another zone that just in case we somehow the market doesn't go well and it bounces maybe from this level, if it breaks this, then that would be a very major drop in all the coins, especially altcoins. But this is the zone you should be looking at taking some more profit. Let's see. So this is USDT. If you're a beginner and you don't know what we're doing, you might not get the whole benefit of this session. I request you, if you want to learn from the beginning, from the very, very beginning, that you don't know absolutely anything about how cryptocurrency work, we have a free course that will be linked in the description. Try from that and see if it's worthy and if you're gonna learn anything. Then you can obviously keep learning as much as you want. It really is up to you. Okay, so this is the total chart of crypto. It did break out. We had two scenarios. The other one was if it gets rejected, then we will come back to this level. but so far it has broken it. But to confirm this, we need to stay here for a few days so it can go to higher levels. We just hit $4 trillion market cap for cryptocurrencies. Again, this is the second time it's reaching this level. Well, the first time it reached was on 17 July. Now again, we broke that level. So this is actually the first time. Like 4 trillion, amazing. Uh, Total 2, Ethereum almost reached its high. We're gonna go and see that on Ethereum chart as well. But it doesn't mean that it can't keep going up. And this is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see that altcoins still struggling to reach their highs. But it will, inshallah. If we see a drop in this, which unfortunately it's being rejected, that's why we keep securing our profits, because if Bitcoin dominance keeps going up while Bitcoin has reached its high and almost Ethereum reached its high, then it's not a good sign, because if we get a correction in the market, most of the tokens and altcoins will lose a lot in value. You need to secure your profits if you are in them. We did take a lot of profits even in the private channel. I told everybody to sell. That's how it works. You need to be uh, aware. Anyways, it was a good start of the week, by the way. So far, everything is bullish. Still, nothing bad is happening. It's just we're taking some profits, just in case something bad is gonna happen. We're gonna update you as well. Let's see. But if you want to get all the updates, stay on our what is it, WhatsApp community, and also join Discord if you want a professional way of understanding crypto. We give a lot of value there. Okay, that being said, Bitcoin. Now, let's have another clean chart. Our point is proven. Bitcoin is sitting again at the all-time high. But we need to be aware what will be the last place we would be holding Bitcoin, as this. There could be corrections in the market, so Bitcoin maybe could go down here, then go up. It can do that. Oh, but if this happens, then we are done. It will break this level too. It will not be easy for it to stick to these levels. Maybe this one will give us a small bounce to confirm the downtrend. So just be prepared. But there's nothing obviously to worry. Still, the market is bullish. I'll give you a target for bullish as well. Let's see. Okay, now we reached $120,000 again, and this was our TP level previously. Then this was again our buy level. Now, if you see, things are following beautifully and it's trending up. So what is the potential? Where can we go next? The next target could be above this, like right above this, maybe around 125,000, to completely liquidate all the short sellers, then come back down once they all are out of the market. Then we might get a correction. So something like this is quite a possibility, but we will track it really on daily basis. That we have to see, like, these are very good times. We need to be grateful for it, and we need to be here every single day to follow and see what's gonna happen. So this is one of the scenario that could happen. Okay, and the price will come definitely back to this support to grab liquidity. Then if we consolidate, then we can go up, obviously. But if this, while falling down, this is broken, then there still be a retest, and it will continue coming down, and it might even break this level. Who knows? We'll have to see the same pattern happening here, like a consolidation, then go up. Otherwise, uh, if a downtrend starts here, then this is how you're going to be aware of it. We're moving toward the future. Let's see what's there for everything in the market. Okay, what could be the other target just in case it goes above 125,000? Where else could it go? It can go above, then it can retest around here, then go even higher toward. And why am I giving these signals? Uh, the first reason is you need to understand when an order block is broken, it moves in certain percentage, because that's how basically the psychology of everybody works. You need to see the realized price, the realized profits of people in the short term and the long term, but also these ranges, if you see from the technical analysis perspective. For example, if I count this range, this whole range, you see it's 30%. Now, a break of this and a confirmation should give us another 30%, which we did almost 25%. And at 125,000, it will give us what? 27%. Exactly, not 30%. But then again, if you take the smaller ranges, or then let's do this from a, this might be a beautiful range to count. Okay, this is right from the book. Okay, so it doesn't have to be exactly correct, but I have tried it and it has worked before. If you see, there was a 50% run above all-time high, the previous one, the 69 to 72,000 level that we broke. Now, after this correction, if we take another 50%, where it would take us right to this high. Okay, it's crazy. So it had a good 50% run. If you find out where can we go next, 50%, we did come. Now, I don't want to analyze it from this perspective, especially like this. Okay, so let's say 50% range. Okay, from here to here, or 44 to 50%, whatever you want to count. Then if you take this from the break of this high, which it hasn't retested exactly like that, so we did have a retest here, so that could be. Now if we take it from here another 50%, you don't want to know, do you? So it's $168,000. That's a lot, and that is a speculation. We shouldn't be making speculations. We should just take probabilities, and for the probabilities, I really like one indicator, which is Fibonacci, and a lot of traders use Fibonacci. I sometimes use it, otherwise I don't, just to see where the market could go. It can give us some good levels. The first one it gives is 130,000, which is 1.618, and the other one is closer to what we just analyzed, which is 164,000. So let's take both. Okay, let's take both of it and see if we can go there. Anyway, in the future I will come and say, didn't I tell you that we're gonna go to $167,000, like all the gurus on internet? But nonetheless, we take all the probabilities. So one probability is 130,000. Okay. Because I can go and start talking about Fibonacci, but let that be for another day so I can make a proper show for it, inshallah. Because I really like how this Fibonacci works in nature as well. So we're gonna talk about it, inshallah, and why it's important. But you can use it this way to know your targets. Other than that, everything is known through supply and demand. And if we take this range of 8%, I can say that it's gonna be another 8% move if we break this high easily, just because of the book. So it takes us to 131.6, $131,600. That is all we can say. But none of these are correct, so don't trust that. More than that is these two probabilities correct. We need to see what would the market do. Are we going to break this level with a gigantic candle and stay there for a while and do a retest, then go higher, which is going to be amazing to see. But uh, for us to get a proper alt season, this Bitcoin dominance should break. And I told you some days ago as well that this is the place that I am concerned about. And if it doesn't break, you see it's exactly the third or fourth, if you count this, the fourth touch of this trend line. It can change things very, very quickly, and Bitcoin will stay there, altcoins will come down. We need to be aware of it. That's why I take profits. Always take profits. It's a good thing. Don't be greedy. You can't take that money anywhere with you if you do that. Anyway, okay, let's go on Ethereum. Enough of Bitcoin and its analysis. This is our parabolic run, and this is the chart that is actually going to make us a lot of money, because if Ethereum goes, all the Ethereum tokens and all the altcoin goes up, which is going to be interesting to see what's gonna happen. Now, I showed you this previously that we need to we had like three scenarios here, but let's not go on to that. Last night I said we might not even come to make a retest on Ethereum. Okay, something like this or lower to this red line and go up, or maybe even lower to take some people out, then go, because people, look, let me show you something. People bought a lot aggressively down, and I don't think price will come out lower, because how many chance are you gonna get every time, right? So you had this chance at $1,400. It straight went up. It didn't come down to give you a second chance, right? Then when it reached here, and I told you to take profit, exactly here, it did come down here. Then I did tell you to buy, and this was the price that it always comes once. Okay, if we're trending and we're going up, and you see these bigger dips, those doesn't always give you a bull run like second chance or third chance, right? Now we might see a small correction or a consolidation here, but you are not gonna get something like this unless we come to this all-time high, because now the retail is rushing to buy Ethereum at $4,200, thinking that they're gonna miss the whole way. That's what is gonna drive the market up. And even some whales panicked sold Ethereum. Then they had to buy at 4,000, which was very funny. Why? Anyways, now, okay, let me mark my places of buying and selling so I can flex later and tell you that didn't I tell you to do this and do that. So I said in the group last night that we're not gonna come here to give a perfect breakout and retest for everybody. That look, we just broke this and we're going to retest. It's just gonna, I think, continue to reach here on a bull case, but maybe because Bitcoin has reached the high, and if people think the other way around, it might not. So we might get a correction. But that's what I think. That's what I think. So no worries as long as we are taking profits. Ethereum BTC. So Ethereum BTC reached this resistance that we marked, and you can see that it's correcting itself from there, and it can retest in two places, which the first one is this, which I think same as here. What happened, we can see something like this here before we break out, or if things go south, then it will keep breaking that and keep breaking all our supports, then nothing will work. But at the moment I think market is not too what is it, it's not too greedy. So as long as we're not too greedy, things are good. Market just reached the greed level, but it's not too greedy, like not extreme greed level. Anyway, this is one of the places it can retest. As I told you, this is the second place, which is also quite possible. In order to confirm this parabolic trend line that we have, you can see almost there, and here might also be that. Anyway, it's good. It's good that we're gonna break this. It's gonna give us a lot of hope for so many people. Not just hope, like we weren't hoping, we were really going through probabilities. We did a lot of hard work at these levels, buying everything and Ethereum and the tokens. So if you didn't buy these and you're coming to buy at these levels, bro, you don't deserve profits. You need to be at the worst times too. Those are the times that actually make you money. You might have heard this. The hard times makes you, I don't know, tough. So hard times can make you money too. Now we're on Solana chart. $183.73 at the moment. We did take profit at 182 the other day. So far it hasn't gone up much, but I still think it will. If I change this probability line of ours, because we broke that level, now we can again make a retest this support at $177, or we won't, and it will just keep on continuing going up and won't give you chance again and again. Okay, so we did take profit, which is a good thing. We bought something else, which is a good thing, and it's already in profit more than Solana. So that's a good thing. Alhamdulillah. Now Solana is still down against Ethereum. Once it goes up, then those are Solana times and all Solana meme times. Now Solana against BTC is good. We had a breakout. Let me show you closely. It is a breakout, and the retest could be probably around here. Almost did it. So Solana against BTC is good. That's where we're holding it as number one coin in our portfolio, not token. I keep saying that. Anyway, Dogecoin, we took profits. Where did we take profits? I cleaned that chart. Damn. So it was, I think, around here 23. So it's now 23.56. We did take at 23. Why? Why did we do that? You tell me, why did we do that? Because we were in a lot profit. It was the second coin in our portfolio and we bought it around 20 cents, around here. We bought it and it was an 18% profit, so we took some profit. That's all. Nothing personal, right? Look at this. This is the range for Dogecoin. We need to break this level today. Otherwise, we can start taking more profits because it will not stay here. Dogecoin goes up and down really fast, but for the long run, it's good. Dogecoin is very, very good. That's why it's the second coin in our portfolio. Please do your own research and don't do the same as I do, so you go and gamble all your money. Because if you are not certain for something that in the future it's gonna be valuable, you would be probably gambling and playing with the money that you're not supposed to be playing with. Okay, Doge BTC still strong. Like, this trend is strong. No worries. Doge against Ethereum is very, very bad. Same as Sol against Ethereum, because it's ETH season. What do you expect? What do you expect? We might even actually bottom according to this chart. Then it will go up. I mean, then it shows a very good Ethereum. Like, it shows 5,500 Ethereum in that case. So we talked about all of these. We talked about all the scenarios and all possible outcomes, and about taking profits, and about Ray, and about Tao. All of it. Now let's see what is gold against BTC doing, because this is that ultimate chart that shows how useless gold is becoming and less valuable over time. So you need to go check XAU BTC if you want to see how Bitcoin outperformed gold in the recent years and since it came. This is called what? Proper scarcity. Okay, now it's trying to break again this demand, and the last time there was a short bear market was exactly also at this point that we were about to break this level. So be very, very cautious. Always take profits so things don't get messed up. But if we break this lower and there is a fall like this, then there's a correction, then be sure that we got it right and Bitcoin will outperform gold again. Now on the other hand, let me show you gold and why is it coming down. Why is it coming down? Because we said so. Just the other day, 2-3 days ago, the last analysis we did, when was it? Go and see, it was around here. We said that most probably it will come down because crypto is gonna go up. This can't also go up, and you can see that it's coming down. Only if we break this level, then it can continue hunting toward $4,000 levels, but otherwise just consolidating, money shifting from gold to all other things, and people that they missed gold, they came and bought these levels. Who cares really about gold anymore? Some people do. Certainly my dad does, because he's a jeweler. Anyway. Yes? Give me a minute, I'm recording. I'm about to finish. So that is all for today. I will see you inshallah in the next video. Don't forget to like so the video reaches to more people, and also subscribe so you don't miss anything. Take care.